Alrighty guys, welcome to another video. Today we have an absolute cracker for you. We have 3 races around Long Beach, some tough races in there and a very consistent one as well. We did have a couple of good results, but a couple of rough races and performances from myself made it real tough. It was a tough 3 races for me, and I'm looking forward to hearing how you guys went at Long Beach down in the comments below. Did you perform any better than I did, or did you have an even worse weekend? I'd love to hear it down below. Before we get into any of these races, guys, I want to thank you all so much for 750 subscribers. We have hit that over the last few days, and it is absolutely remarkable. It melts my heart, the amount of love and support you guys are showing me. I'm absolutely loving making this content, and I will continue to do so 3 times a week as per usual. And we obviously have had some different videos in the mix, like my ranking formula cars. I hope you guys do enjoy that one there. And if you have missed that one, I'll chuck it down in the description below. We'll obviously be using the Pimax Crystal Light for these races here, so you can't wait for you guys to see how good Long Beach looks in this beautiful headset. That's enough chin wagging, guys. Let's get into this first race. After butchering my qualifying lap, I'm starting P12, and around Long Beach, you do not want to be starting this far down in the pack. Now let's just get through the opening lap here at Long Beach, and then we can start working. I have absolutely murdered my qualifying. So now we're just going to try and do a bit of a recovery drive here.
Still there. Got a slow car on the right. There's an incident ahead. Hold your line, hold your line. You're on the left.
Oh my god, man.
On your left. 2 wide, right side. Left side, 2 wide. Clear on the left.
So in avoiding crashes there, I managed to get myself involved in another crash, being rear-ended from a fella behind. Partly my fault when looking back at the replay, but I wouldn't have been in this situation if I hadn't have butchered my 2 quali laps. As the poor sod is flipping across the track here. Then crossing the line on lap 16, we're going to be a lap behind the leader, finishing in P9. Going into race 2, I was feeling a lot more confident than I was in race 1, being able to qualify in 2nd place here. Unfortunately, due to a talent issue, we don't stay here.
Green flag, green flag.
And I've had a relatively slow launch off the line here. Let's try and hold on to P2 going into turn 1.
Next car is the leader.
Alright, I want to have a nice, clean, consistent race as I lock up hugely. Not the start I needed. I wanted to be with this guy.
What the fuck are you doing, brother? Are you stupid? What? Hey.
Cold tyres can be brutal in these. Me and Aidan in front, fellow Aidan, we were pretty close in quali. Let's just go, come on.
Why don't
Hope you guys have been well.
Wait for it, man. You literally just smashed your gas into me. What's wrong with you?
Just gonna ease into this race here, get our confidence, our rhythm. Like I said, 30-minute race.
Oh, you waited for me to get behind him and back.
And then the SFLs haven't been a very successful hunting ground for me the last few weeks. I've had the pace, just haven't had the results. And we've already dropped a bit off at Aidan with that first lap. Let's see if we can catch back up. Struggling to get these tyres into a good window right now. And once you find that rhythm, you can sort of stick with it. Oh, you're... Dude. Honestly, such a weird mistake there. Just didn't have the confidence in the tyres at the start of this race, and it has cost me a front wing. Quick pit stop, in and out, and we're back on our way. Oh, I can't believe I made that mistake. Let's just lock in now and see if I can't salvage something. Jumping ahead here to lap 9. We've finally caught up to another competitor in front of me. Chasing him down, hoping to make this a relatively easy overtake. Down the inside, he lets me go. Don't have to worry about outbraking him. I'm going to head through the final section here. I get told there is someone spun up the road. Coming through the final corners, looking for him. Where is he? And there he is in the wall. 2 positions this lap. Heading on to lap 9 now, trying to make a little bit more progress on P11 and P10. And Adam up the road puts it in the wall. We have to slide to avoid him. We barely get the car slowed down before we hit the back of him. Quite a little sketchy moment there. He will eventually let me go up the road. but my heart was in my mouth then. Just adding to the stressful moments of Long Beach. Alright, we've gotten past them. That was a little sketchy. Only 15 seconds now to P9. We've clawed that down rapidly. I was overtaking old mate and the guy in front of me was putting it in the wall. So I was like, oh shit, this is going to be rough. 1.6 seconds and he's letting me by, I think.
13.567.
So that's another position done. Heading into turn 1 on lap 20. You'll see there's a front wing there. And then a slow car on the right. I'm actually going to gain 2 positions from Ryan and Diego getting involved in an incident there. Now jumping onto lap 22, you can see all of a sudden I've caught up to the back of Eric here from P3 and he's going super slow with no front wing. And we're actually going to gain 2 positions out of this, so we'll have a look at the replay. Oh no, so what has happened here is a back marker has lost it in the chicane there and rejoined in front of them. So looking at it on board here, you can see they're just horrible rejoin. That's their race over from 4th and 5th on the racetrack. Alright, the final lap, we've somehow found ourselves in 3rd position here, so I will take that. But yeah, the cars felt planted. I've been able to pretty much set low 13s all race. After everything, a podium's pretty damn good. Yes, it did come down to other people's failures though. But you still take that. I'm going to try and do the fixed race now after this. I need to have a good race, a clean one. This one here has been pretty boring. I've just been by myself for 90% of it. Just trying to catch people, which we did. And yeah, got back onto a podium, so I'll take that. Nice recovery drive. Having a look at my quali lap here for race 3. This is going to be the successful race of the 3 I had on this day. Heading into turn 1, you get me braking just before the 200 meter board there, down to 3rd gear, accelerating once you get the car settled, riding right up to the wall, then down to 1st gear here for the roundabout around the fountain, up to 3rd, just letting off the throttle, then you're going to ride on through there. I got a little bit of understeer through, a tiny tap of the brake, still holding 3rd gear, trying to ride that curb on the inside, coming up to the next corner here to fast left-hander, keeping it straight as close to the wall, braking at the blue sign. Straight up down into 4th gear now, braking at the 150 meter mark there, turning at the 100 board and then flat on the gas, cutting that curb as much as you can. Now this is one of the best overtaking opportunities on the track here, but you're going to be braking at the 200 meter board just beforehand. Try not to ride too much of that curb because you'll unsettle the car. Keep the car tight to the inside here, slowly down the gears, down to 1st gear. Hitting the apex tight and getting on the gas as early as possible to finish a lap here around Long Beach. Such a beautiful track and the Pimax Crystal Light really defines it. That lap putting me in 3rd position with a 1:13.508. Alright, the lights are about to go on here for another attempt around Long Beach. Alright, let's get ready for green.
Green flag, green flag.
Oh mate's just gone, fuck it. Alright, here we go. There's a battle into turn 1 already. Are they both going to survive?
Next car is the leader.
I'm going to defend into turn 1.
Car on your left. Clear on the left.
He's gone in very hot, but he's made it work. Good on him. It's car number 1. I wonder what R rating he has. I can't see. You guys will be able to. That's a long race, 20 minutes. Let's not get too flustered. I got some pace. I didn't really show my best pace in qualifying. Luke Sultan that started on pole. He was rapid. Oh my god. I thought he was race over. That's netcode there has cost me a bit of time. I got out of it thinking he just wrecked his car. Alright, there he goes, he's pitting. We've survived lap 1, but we can't let off yet. Still a long way to go in this race.
21.82.
Let's drop that brake bias down now after lap 1. We got a Red Bull livery sitting in P2. So let's see if it's notorious for a Red Bull livery or if they're going to actually be good. And hopefully he can keep up with Luke, because Luke is rapid. We've raced with him quite a few... Ahead? Where? Maybe it was a Red Bull fella hit in the wall. Alright, had an itchy nose. I've sorted that out. Red Bull's defending. Interesting, interesting.
Car on your left. Clear on the left. Clear left.
Oof. Had to be very careful there.
Clear on the left.
This could end in tears for these two. Let's just be... Oh, the other Red Bull's pitting.
You're on the right. 14.561. Left side. Hold your line. Alright, back in.
We got a back marker coming out.
Clear on the left. Clear left.
Just going to pick my battles at the moment. I don't want to be going deep into turn 1 there. He seems to be making mistakes, so we might be able to capitalize if he keeps making the mistakes. You got a massive gap behind, and we are in a podium, so I'd like to have a successful race. I've been struggling around Long Beach this week. I've had pace, but just have been making mistakes, and they've all been my mistakes. I can't even blame other people. Whether it's been a poor quali, which has put me at the back of the grid, and then I get caught up in lap 1 shenanigans, or if it's just me making general mistakes around the lap. Is the back marker going to let us by? I've stayed close to him. I seem to be able to find some time on the last corner on him. What's his name? So I don't just keep calling him.
14.6.
Dion. Alright.
The car in P1.
Looks like we're going to be having a bit of fun here with Dion. And the back marker's not letting us by. Which could get interesting. It almost looks like a Red Bull as well. Just a weird livery Red Bull. So this netcode on Dion is really questionable. Your netcode, Dion, I keep thinking you're in the walls and then you continue. It's tripping me out.
Yeah, same thing was happening to me before when I was flying up.
Must be an Aussie thing. Alright, let's see. Again, we're in a good little battle here, and I don't want it to end due to a crash. Let's try and keep it fair.
That was your fastest lap of the session. The car in P1 just set the fastest lap. 13.039. Car on your left. Still there. Clear on the left. Clear left.
Alright, we're back in on him. Alright. Let's see if we can maybe pull away from him. I still want to be relatively careful with my tyres. It's been right like up until about lap 6. And that's where I start feeling confident in the tyres. And he's had a poor exit, so that should give me some breathing room into turn 1 here. Beautiful. Alright, let's settle into a rhythm. Let's get into those mid-13s. 14s is not for Hest.
There's an incident behind.
Dion, no!
The gap is 4.6 seconds.
Ah, just completely misshipped, bro.
Alright, that's unfortunate. Oh, missed my apex there. Alright, I don't think I'm catching Luke. He's gone. There he is up the road. What's the gap? 7.3 seconds. I need a mistake. And I got a 6-second gap behind. Realistically, I don't think we're catching Luke. So let's just keep on to this P2 here. And just get a nice result. It's been a tough week around here though. And Suzuka as well was tough. This Red Bull we're behind right now is a fella who started on 2nd place. And he's down in 15th and a lap down right now. He's got some good pace, so I'm not too fussed that he's not letting me by as long as he doesn't slow me up. I'm not catching Luke either, he's well up the road. Last time, wee.
Right side, go left, clear.
He's got me past. He's made a mistake there. He had to pit on like lap 3. Cheers, mate. Good save there.
P1, just hit the fastest lap. 12.624.
12.624 for Luke. I've done a 13.7 while overlapping him.
5 minutes to go.
12.5 second gap with 5 minutes to go. So yeah, that's gone. Sun's come out and now the track looks absolutely beautiful. This guy is weaving everywhere. Evi, car number 2. I wonder what's happened to him. And is he going to be letting me by or is he going to be egoed? Soon find out.
I just ran 2 identical laps back to back. Do I get an award?
Make it 3 and I'll give you a medal.
Alright, hold up, let me cook. Only like 3/10 slower. I thought that was fast, but I guess not.
Alright, here we go. Coming on to the last lap now. We've held in 2nd place so far. There's a 15-second gap in front, I believe, and about the same behind. So Luke has just run away with this one here. My laps have been okay. Once I sort of realised I wasn't catching Luke, I stopped going for those PBs and just went for consistency. A few back markers we've contended with, but really it's not been too eventful. Since Dion lost a car, really. Long Beach, it's the last race I'll have around here for the week. As much as it has been a rough week, I'm somehow going to come out in the positive of iRating. And safety rating at that too. Which I will take. It has really tested the mental. I've done a couple of good recovery drives, but that's due to other people making mistakes rather than me just overtaking them on track. Oh, don't put it in the wall. But I believe this will be a 0 incident point race. It will be. And we are going to come home in 2nd place. Awesome stuff there. Nice consistent race. Awesome job, Luke. Way too damn quick. So P2 there, awesome stuff. Luke has beaten me by about 16.5 seconds and I've beaten P3 Cody by about 18. So It was a nice lonely race once I lost Dion, but I'm happy to put this week of iRacing behind me, especially here around Long Beach. Had a good time around Road Atlanta in the F3s, but in the SFLs, I love Long Beach. I love the challenge of it, and it has really challenged me this week. We managed to get a good finishing position though, which I will take. But this has been good. A good 3 races today, and we're going to come out in the positive of iRating, which I will take, and have a look at the incidents and results for that one. Alright, having a look at the incidents for that race there, you can see car 13 jumping the start by an absolute mile from 4th position on the grid there. Unlucky. And then on the end of the first lap, you can see there's a monster crash up the road. Jesus. He's hanging like a cow upside down in the old school McLaren. So what has happened here? He's locked up going into the final corner. And then these two just make quite a bit of contact. And then he's in the wall hard, squeezed up, doesn't hold his brakes. Now he does. Then you have Max Verstappen here. Well, it's not Max, but someone using his livery. Just drives into the pit wall trying to avoid the incident. That's unfortunate. But what you're going to see here is the issue that a lot of sim racers have, especially on iRacing, is not slowing down for crashes. He's just gunned it on through there, and that's why he's ended on upside down. So you can see when I'll let you know when I would have let out. I would have started slowing down now, but he slows down as he's avoiding the crashes when he gets out of it. So he's got no one to blame but himself for that. Having a look at what happened behind me. Oh, he's lost the rear end into turn 1 and destroyed his car. Car number 1 heading into turn 1. He's going to brake a little too late, downshift too many times, and he's hard back right corner into the wall, and that's his car destroyed. There we have it, guys. The last race of the week for me done. We've come home in P2 there with a pretty lonely race. After starting 3rd though, I will take it. We've got a gain of 61 in our iRating, bringing me to 2765. Less than 250 away from my new 3K VR iRating goal. We've also got a gain of safety rating of 0.73, a huge gain there. We're well out of the demotion zone. I needed that, especially after the way these last 2 weeks, Suzuka and Long Beach have gone for me. Luke's come home with the win, like I said, with a 16.8 gap. And then I've had another further 18-second gap to Cody in 3rd place there. Fastest lap of the race was set by Luke with a 1:12.624. I'll come home with a 1:13.347 the following lap. So he was rapid. Well, never really on his pace. He had, what, he had 7 tenths on me, so outrageous. We're never really going to be battling him. He is a fast boy. That'll be it for the video, guys. I hope you have enjoyed. If you have, let me know down in the comments below how you went down at Long Beach. Smash that like button if you enjoyed those 3 races. I did have an absolute ball with those 3 races this morning. If only the results were a little better, or my races. The results were okay, races not so much. And so I definitely want to hear how you guys went down below. I'm happy with that P2 finish in the end there and that gain of iRating. So at the end of this morning, we've had a gain of iRating, which I will take. Somehow we didn't lose that much with my poor races, but we come away with it and I won't argue. We are so close now to my goal as well of 1,000 subscribers, guys. We have just hit my milestone of 750, which I cannot thank you guys enough for. It's been absolutely remarkable. Been loving this journey, and I can't wait to see where it takes us. Again, if you have enjoyed the content here in VR and you want to pick up one of these Pimax Crystal Lights for yourself, be sure to click the link down in the description below to grab one, and that'll add 3% off to your purchase using code Aidan. But that's going to be it for this video. Most recent races are popping up on screen now. Be sure to check out my ranking video as well if you want to see the top 10 Formula cars in iRacing. And I'll see you guys out on track in the next video. Peace out.